One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Boy, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And there's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Handoff running right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Toss play to the outside. He finds some space. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Grant behind the line. It's Morton. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the extra point was up and good.
7, Georgia, 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. He steps up at the 2. So close to a pick six, but a tremendous play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. interception on the very first play of the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to chuck it again. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 6th play of the drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hits the running back in the flat. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They're going to run it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example that...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. That's caught. It's Morton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score Texas 14, Georgia 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. In the shotgun, handoff inside. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down play coming up. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Look out, room to run here. He passed the marker and still going. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period.
That ties the game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Again, makes it second and medium. Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Try to convert with a sneak. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make. Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's now 2nd down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
3rd down coming up.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Harris. Oh, what a move. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown goes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Texas 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Oh, he throws it back. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On a pass rush, gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. On the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. Well, you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Working clock with the ground game. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense win back. QB keeper all the way. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game, because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team, and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.